Of magnetic circles. There are two groups of people who will be watching this. One where that celebration time, that midnight area, the demarcation between years happens, and the other has not happened. You are in two separate areas, you might say, of pre and post midnight. Which has to be in common. The ones who have not yet experienced it are looking forward to celebration. Ones who have experienced it are saying, wow, that was a great celebration. Let's talk about the celebration first. It's probably going to be a big one this year, at the end of this year, beginning of next year. And part of it, you should hold up signs that say, I am so glad 2025 is gone. That's the celebration. And you're right. Let's talk about the year that was. Tomorrow, I will be giving just a little bit of energy toward the potentials that you have given toward that which is 2026. But right now, I would like to talk about, again, just like I did, and I have been doing this entire month, about what has been happening to you this year. Now, I'm making the assumption that there are light workers listening to this, old souls, those in a maturity awakening. Today, what we discuss when we speak about an old energy earth, or an ascended energy that may be coming your way in a while. That you have perhaps paid attention to some of the things that I've told you in the past about what would happen in this shift, in this time. The actual timing of the shift is known, and it has you ending the shift at approximately 12:30. You can see that you are close right now to the ending of this time. Now, in these time frames, especially the ones that are given in astronomy, they are averaged, you might say, because it takes a very long time to move in and out of specific alignments. So we may say that the shift happened from a certain point to a certain point and give those years. But there's a flexibility in that astronomy accounts for. You are closer right now to the end of the shift than you think. Because the shift starts to wind down very shortly from now. You might say that 2025 might have been the last year of massive change, at least in the kind of change that disturbs you. You have to look at the numerology. There is a reason, dear ones, for the numbers, even of the years. There's no accident here. That the years would be numbers a certain way, the way they are. And then you extrapolate the various meanings in numerology in those years. And there are many systems of meanings. But in general, and what we have talked about before, the year 2025 represented completion. It is a 9 when you add up the numbers of the year. Completion sometimes can mean a good thing, depending upon your experience of the year, and sometimes a negative thing, again, depending upon what is ending for you. Is Is it a good time that's ending? Feel sad. Or is it a difficult time that's ending? Let's celebrate. This 9-year that you have been in, indeed, is the completion of the chaos. It is the beginning, you might say, of the completion of the chaos. It will spill over, of course, into next year. It is a human being that decided that everything changes in an hour. And you toast your glasses and say, from now on, there will be this. From now on, I will do this and that as a resolution I have. Then everything will turn around in an hour and you face a new year. This is the linearity of humanism. You know it's not that way. But the perception and the reality of it is that way. You might actually be sending a message in this linearity to the universe that says, I'm so glad this year is over. And the next year is going to be something different. Let's leave all of this behind us, you might say. So what is that this year has brought to you that is different? Not everyone is the same. But the energy of this year, this 2025, was one that was expected, that I told you about, and then would be difficult. Difficult because reality is starting to shift. Reality is the most comfortable thing a human being has. And the
Okay, wait, one moment.
shift in this year was really quite startling. Whatever category you wish to name, whatever part of life you wish to name or identify, this year was difficult for it. And in this year, some of you may have said, what's going on that so many things can happen at the same time that would make me anxious? Some of you actually had multiple input of change. Just you were starting to realize that something was happening perhaps with your job or that with your relationship at the same time that was happening, there might have been a health issue also striking. In other words, it was more than difficult for some of you. It's almost like the dark energy is saying, this, take that, or how do you deal with this, or can you deal with this as well? Some of you had things happen this year that have never happened to you before. And you've been alive a long time. And those who have this, you will say, what is going on? In the channel,
I have to find a shirt for you.
many times.
I have to find a shirt and get dressed. Because it's YouTube. I don't fucking care for YouTube anymore. I really don't give a fuck. Should we play your song? Should we play your song? Did you drop it on the... There we go. Oh no, that's Mel Pandora. Happy New Year, people. You didn't drop it though. Where's your song? There, our corner. Hello, are you there? I love this. What do you call it, Ron Ross? Anybody in the house? No. Happy New Year. No, I don't want a nitro. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, America. I want to firstly tell America, like all y'all, from Wiccan to Markella to Leanie to Rose to Sippy, even my detractors, Mission and um, what's her name, Lucy. Thank you. You really taught me about myself, and but for now, I've had it. I'm not going to strive to get monetized again. I don't give a fuck. I don't need the money. As you can see, I have a better life than most of y'all. Yeah, I have a fantastic life, and it's only going to get better, and the future is much brighter. But I'm not interested in playing because you know what? The truth is, YouTube is over. AI won the game. There. Okay, so let me go into AI won the game. YouTube in 5 years' time is going to be like MySpace. Let me tell you now, faster than 5 years' time. YouTube is a goner. Why? Because of AI and because of all the paid trolls and because of many things, just naturally, normally, you don't like. And that's why YouTube is over. Well, that's just how it is. Happy New Year, Leanie. Where's my life now? It's not worth it. It's truly not worth it. Mm. It's not worth the headaches. Never mind this. Wow. That link isn't there now. There's the link, but I can't click on it. Now I deleted it. How weird is that? The AI is bullshit. It's playing games. Um, drop it in the VC rather, or drop it there. Hey, I don't know. I don't know how this works. There we go. Got it. Oh, I did play it. I did play it. I put it on my status on Facebook. Well, you're not going to play now. Hey, Mel, Happy New Year.
Dear 2025, you're slipping away. One quiet breath from turning gray. You crashed in ungentle, no mercy, no sign. Wrap lessons in pain that cut straight through my mind. And it's the night, soaked pillows and pleas. You stole what I cherished, brought me to my knees. Broke illusions I clung to, forced questions I feared. Left me alone with the silence I heard. Yet you stayed when I crumbled. Watch me fall, then rise. Saw tears fall in secret, no need for disguise. Goodbye, 2025. You hurt me. those who remain. Goodbye, 2025. I remember you always.
Happy working, Mel. Happy New Year. Work well.
My heart stripped right to the bone. Showed growth always aches when it carves out a home. Some doors close forever, no reason, no word. Endings can linger, raw and absurd. But you held up a mirror, revealed what was real, made fragility clear, helped soften the steel. I carry the scars now, like stories retold. Wiser and quieter, braver than bold. I'm not the same soul, greeted you cold. In January's morning, uncertain and old. You've left me more tender, more awake to the cost of loving this life and all it has lost. So goodbye, 2025. You hurt me. You saved me. You changed me. You saved me. In ways only time will unfold as you fade into memory, soft as the night. I'll carry your lessons, your shadow, your light. Thank you, old year, for the fire and the fight. Goodbye, 2025.
Brilliant song. I love it. Lovely song. Hey, don't you think? Fully just jumped. Yeah, so I made a decision. I made my decision. This is the end of the road. I've had enough of trying to satisfy YouTube. And it doesn't mean you, but to satisfy all the bad. No, for what? Psh, go fuck yourself, YouTube. Go fuck yourself. I'll do my thing, my time, when I feel like it. I'm not following your fucking algorithm. And if you fucking think it's fake, then you fucking think it's fake. You know what, Abe? I had a Twitter account and I just, because Mel spread her Twitter account, I opened up a new Twitter. And then, because I'm advertising for massage, um, I got a inquiry about my massage service from my advert online and asked me details about the massage and do you have a Twitter? And you know, when they're asking for your Twitter or your X, they wanting to do research on you. And that's I was so happy to give. I had one post on Twitter, and it was my little Christmas man, my little Happy Christmas joy. It was just a photograph of that. And then Twitter's X.com's algorithm or AI told me that use this account seems like a fake account. again. And it's not really a fake account, it's my account. I've had other Twitters. I had a huge Twitter, well, huge. It was huge for me. I got 1,000 subscribers or followers on Twitter back in 2022, I think. And then it got taken down for because it wasn't a it was a sex account. It was just porn, dick pics everywhere. I reposted dick pics. I posted my dick pics, and then there's someone that not someone. People have the audacity to tell me that's not your dick. Yeah, it's not my dick. Where did the fuck did I get it from? Hmm? Did I steal my dick pic from someone else? No, it's fake. It's a fake dick pic. So it's like, you're fighting against thunder. What is the point? Yes, my dick is fucking amazing. But nobody needs to see it anymore now. So now I'm in the dog bin again because I'm not posting dick pics, I suppose. I don't know. I'm never going to make the algorithm happy. AI is never going to be happy with me. And most especially, the trolls are never going to be happy. And I'm not here to make trolls happy. I mean, like I said, my channel grew huge off the hatred that my Mrs. in Maine spewed about me. I gained more followers through that, through shorts that were used, clipped from other people's channels, which is legal. And that's how I grew my subscriber base. Not on the tarot. The tarot was fundamentally only to say that I do have something else to offer than just going live and panels because, okay, look, let me start again. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you think you have something to offer the YouTube land, it really helps a lot if you have 5 or 10 real friends in real life. That's how it works. I don't. I can't count the fingers. I don't have. There are no friends. Yeah? There's just users and abusers. Past acquaintances. People don't flock around me. It's to be true. And like I said before, I needed to prove a point the last 2 years. Yes, I can make money. I don't need a clip with 1.5 million views. I can just steadily grow and have friends in America that give me a $5 tip or a $50 tip or a $1 tip, which gives me the equivalent of having 1.5 million views on one clip. You getting me? Because the rand dollar currency cost price is enormous. Look, when I started monetization, when I got monetized, the rand was 19 rand to the dollar, almost 20 rand to the dollar. It's dropped now. The rand got stronger. We're a good nation. We make gold. We produce gold. We produce silver. We don't produce any oil because we're too lazy. But there is oil. We don't want to damage the environment, the poor environment. So we suffer as a country. But now, what's the rand dollar? Rand dollar exchange rate.
1 South African rand equals 6 cents.
6 American cents equals 1 rand. It's not that much anymore. rand exchange.
$1 equals 16 South African rands and 57 cents.
From 19 rand to 16 rand. So that's why it looked like I was making some money. But like you, I don't know if you know, but with the monetization, the super chats, you only get like 60% or 40% of the super chat. So if somebody gives you $50, you're only going to get $25 out of it. YouTube takes the rest of the money. So unfortunately for YouTube, YouTube is making less money now because they think I don't have a real penis. So simple as that, in my mind. If you know what I'm saying. It's fake. It's a fake. I stole my penis from somebody else's Twitter account. And that's just how it is. That's just what the fuck? What the fuck? There's so many fake people with their fake socks. Then they fake friend you. Yeah, they fake friend you. We've got fuck all in common, you and I. You have children, you're a woman. I don't get along with women in real life. I'm cordial, I'm polite, but there's no women around me. I've got no notches on my arm with women. I've got no tattoos. That's another thing. I don't fit in because I got fuck all tattoos. Yeah, because you need tattoos because that is street cred. That's very important. Tattoos. You need your tattoos. Very important. And you need to tell me you're straight. Yeah. While you're kissing and my face and cock too. I love tattoos. They're eternal. I just haven't got one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to offend you. I'm naked. What are your tattoos? Is there? You have a pentagram on your body? Beware, beware. I have a customer. His daughter had issues during COVID, and you know, how would you say it? Prescription drug issues, and she fucked her stomach up at the age of 20. And because it was COVID, the surgeon felt it was his right not to operate on her because of the tattoo she had on her stomach. When it comes to medicine, if you want to prick yourself with a pin, with a needle, then in medicine, professionals don't find them very sexy. They find them offensive, and you're actually damaging, you're poisoning the biggest organ that you own, and that's your skin. And you go through pain for it. For some rhyme or reason that makes your pain and your issues in your life feel better to show the picture. I would love to have an anchor, and a star, and a lion. I'd love it. And a revolver. How about a revolver? What does it mean? I had a friend, he had a inverted crucifix. Yeah. Upside down crucifix. Yeah. Now, what happens if you're in a car accident and the surgeon is a Christian and you need open heart surgery? They're going to think twice about because of what you have tattooed on your skin. How did this conversation come to this? I love tattoos. I find them very attractive. Some people fuck it up, and then you can fix it. You can just blank it out. I have never just had the interest of wasting my time and my sense of touch on a prick. And I'm judged for it. I'm judged for my opinion. I'm looked down upon by the general public, maybe not the professional surgeons. Oh, make the five, yes, one of them is a pentagram. Beware, beware where that pentagram may be. It's got nothing to do with the sign that you put on your body. It's got to do with the person that needs to deal with you in a time of need. That's all I'm saying. And hopefully for you, your surgeon will be a Wiccan too and understand. Well, you're a Wiccan. That's how I knew. Lol. I have one on my wrist that says I love you, handwritten by both my boys. Beautiful. And then another one that says, when you shine through a perfect diamond, the spectrum is born with a Snoopy lane over 3 puzzle pieces. Little Kenshin. Little Kenshin? Me too, brother. Hello. Little Kenshin says, what I say is people are going to hate you no matter what you do. Just do what you want to do. It's true. It's true. But most of the time, it's not real people. They're just fake socks, trolls. That's most of the time. And then YouTube will ask those fake trolls, bots, what they think of your channel. So YouTube gets a report from the fake bot telling them that you're fake because you got no tattoos and that's not your dick. If you get what I'm saying. Look, got nothing to do with, because I don't give a fuck. I don't care what people think. If you really knew me, you would know that. I don't give a fuck. I am a mutable star sign, I'm Gemini. So I fit in. I mold. I have half a backbone. But YouTube is changing the goalposts and putting stress on me. For what? For I, I never started YouTube to want or even desire 1 million subscribers. Fuck you. No ways. No, I don't have it in me. Let me just see what's happening outside. What you barking at? I don't know. Nothing. Wigan says, then I have a triangle with angel wings and an eye in it because God is always watching over you. Indeed. And one of them for my mom of a bird and a rose. Felt needed. Kitty Gamer. Hello, Kitty Gamer. Oh, and the triangle is because it is the strongest healing symbol. I like it. Like in skin. So I'm just gonna be me and do me, and I don't care when I feel like it. I will do it. I will come live, but I'm not chasing after no fucking rainbows on YouTube because believe you me, but this is you can take this to the bank. YouTube is on downhill from now on. I just let dog do. Let's go look, see what the dog is doing. Where are you? Where are you? Just keep it down. I proved my point. I did the job. I failed. But life is about failures. You don't learn from success. You only learn from failures. And maybe that is what the tattoo represents, your failure. Back to the tattoos, you've got to watch out what you have written on your skin. It's even known. Professor Yoti Moko, or whatever, from Japan, he's passed now. He wrote a label on the bottle of water and said love on the bottle of water, and he flash freezing the bottle of water, and there were perfect crystals underneath microscope. And then he took another bottle of water and he put hate. He just wrote on a sticker the label hate on the bottle of water, and he flash freezing that bottle too. And the crystals in that water came out uneven, unpretty, unharmonious. And that's what happens when you put dark tattoos, which tattoos are dark, on your body. It labels you. It's funny, I was speaking to MG. We're speaking, can you believe it? Even Mrs. Maines says, you speaking to MG? And her daughter has this polycodon or what, polypon, or I don't know how to say the word, cyst. And it's the cyst that you get at the back. And I am convinced that it comes from the tag in your underpants or your panties. They say it's ingrown hair. It's maybe combined with that tag on the back of your panties gives you a cyst on the bottom of your spine. That's also my problem. I want to tramp stuff. But now it's unfashionable. That's when I was on Grindr a couple of years ago, then I started noticing people with their tattoos. And it's fashionable to look like you got your tattoos in prison. To me, this is my reason. It's fashionable to just have them blotched all over the show, just like a passport stamp. They never stamp in the right place in your passport. Americans won't know about passport. How can I explain it? You know what I'm saying? Just arbitrary. He has a revolver, he has an anchor, he has a star, he has a pentagram, he has a ship, he has there's actually no feeling behind those type of tattoos in my mind. Okay, of course you get the sleeves. Yes, you want to build it all up to the sleeves. Do you want your whole body to be black? Is that point? It's just a question. Um, I don't know. They tell a story. Tattoos tell a story, but a lot of the people don't want to tell that story to you because it brings up emotions of that story. And like I said, look, it gives you street cred. It gives you respect. In real life and on the YouTube streets, you need to have your tattoos. Yeah, the pentagram is a symbol of protection, and I understand it as a tarot card reader. I have learned the occult lifestyle. But most of the world, from Islam to Christianity and Catholicism, sorry, darling. Oh, but the Jews, yeah, you're allowed to tattoo. The Jews love tattoos because Jews, on the other hand, they have another cult inside, the left or the right wing version of the Jews. They believe that the more calamity, the more wars, the more death you create, the more destruction that they do, the closer we get to the Messiah, Emmanuel, dropping down from heaven, a big, huge cube down onto Israel. And that's what the Zionists today want to do. The Zionists are these Christian clans, like the Seventh, the Church of the They are Zionists. They believe that if they can have Jerusalem and build the temple, when they've built the temple, Emmanuel will come down and we'll have the second coming of Christ. That's what they believe. That's what they've been told. That's how they worship. They worship through destruction. And I'm sorry, I've got no offense to anybody who's Hebrew on here. I'm half Hebrew myself. But this is the clan since 1666. This has been the plan. Huge destruction, major conflict, major death, major blood loss of the Gentiles, and then the second coming. Yeah. So I get more tattoos. That's the trick. More tattoos brings Jesus back. So even Christianity used the pentagram at one time. Well, you know what, hey, the Star of David, the inverted triangle and the upright triangle, the Star of David is in actual fact the Star of Jesus. It shouldn't be Jewish. It represents Jesus as above, so below. As he went down to hell, and he came back up again. But everything in life has been a lie, and we've been told lies, and there are organizations that are paid to try and destroy you if you do not step in line with their stories. It's the same with the conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theorists' pronouns are "I told you so," because eventually the conspiracy turns out to be true. We all heard it from Russia through until now. Whatever they tell you, do you know? Do you know what's happening in Gaza? Are you there? Do you know what's happening in Ukraine? Are you there? And that's why the joke was with Trump telling our president, this is happening in your country, and the president didn't even know, but he did know. It's all covered up. And so we play in this game and world of propaganda where South Africa wants hundreds and millions of dollars from America for trans surgery and HIV people, and even the American school was funded by USA. And South Africa still wants that aid, but we're about to do sea trials, war games with China, Iran, and Russia. And we don't even have any boats. All the submarines that we have are broken because they crashed them or they sink them. They crashed them. We crashed our brand new submarine into the bottom of the sea. Why? Because of DEI. Do you know what DEI is? You have to respect these people that come from nothing. They didn't even have birthdays before 1994. They never celebrated a birthday. They never were registered at what day and time they were born. And now they must command a submarine 30 years later. It doesn't work like that. DEI. So we can say it's back long time ago, the pentagram. It was used in the early church as a symbol of the 5 wounds of Christ. I can believe it. I would believe that. So even Christianity used the pentagram at one time. Well, what does the pentagram stand for? It's the 5 points, yeah? It's the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, water. And the 5th element is the ether, spirituality, the connection to spirituality. And if the if it's in the shape of a pentacle with the top point up, it means you're in, that means it's spirituality that comes first. When it is inverted and the last point is at the bottom, pointing to the ground, it means you're living in the flesh and you're doing evil, basically. You're in your mind. Then they switched to the cross. Well, you know what the cross is, Wiccan? The cross is only a cube. It's a cube, like this. This is a cross. And if you open up the cross in 2-dimensional ways, I've made one before. I made one, my first channel, I made a video about it. If you open the cross up, it makes a cube, and that's who they follow. From Judaism, they put the cube on their head, they put the cube on their shoulder when they get their bar mitzvah. Yeah. In Islam, they go around in Mecca, they walk around a cube for days on end. They have to do that every day, once in their lifetime, to show their respect to Muhammad. But if you took this cube and you laid it out, let me show you like this then. So if you took a cube here, you took each panel of this cube, you'd get a cube, a square, a square, a square, a square, and 2 other squares below it, making you a crucifix. The cube makes a crucifix. Every panel has a place. And if you undo the cube, you get a crucifix. Sorry to say it, but everything is Saturn. And the cube represents Saturn. How? Let me show you. I made a painting. I made a tattoo, but it's not on my body. If the word of God is filtered through man, and man sins, and man lies, and man is flawed, then how do we know it is true? Well, you know, you bring up something else in my mind there. In the New Testament, I think it's Matthew, Jesus said, touch not my innocent ones. Yeah? He said that. If you touch my innocent ones, you're going straight to hell. And that's most of y'all on these YouTube streets, especially in America, y'all got this thing, we're going to catch all the pedos. Yeah? So if you touch and you harm a child, an innocent one, you're in big trouble. But then whatever happened to born in original sin? Are the children original sinners, or are they innocent? According to who? According to God. Yeah? According to what? You see, the biggest problem is Islam, Christianity, Judaism, the hierarchy of those religions don't give a fuck about underage children. It's not a sin. It's against the law. And the law doesn't give a fuck about Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. It's spirituality. Wiccan says, I don't believe in the Bible. I believe in my own heart and what is right. I love God and I have my own relationship with him. And that is all I need. That is interesting, she says. I didn't know that. They are innocent. Of course they're innocent. They're not born in sin. The original sin is a bullshit story to keep you in guilt. And half of the world has to go to church because they are told and believe they are sinful and born into sin, born filthy. That's what everyone believes in Christianity. It's silly children are born in sin. Exactly. They're innocent. So you've got to have one or the other. Either they are born in sin and now they have to pay for their sins for the rest of their life, or you're not. You are born innocent and you are now infiltrated by all this bullshit telling you how evil you are. Especially with the preacher touching you in places. No, you're sinful. It's a fuck up. Just like YouTube. It's a fuck up. And I don't need no, what do you call it? Mob mentality to rule me either. Or to judge. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you say. I don't. I'm nice to you, you can be nice to me back. Simple as that. Don't come looking for something from me when you never thought I had anything to give to you. Do you know what I'm saying? You never even thought I had anything to give to you. So what then? I'm not talking about you now. I'm talking about real life situations. They called me this. They wanted to unalive me, destroy me, whatever, because of their opinion. Go fuck yourself. You mob mentality. You've got zero strength, zero backbone. You're a 100% coward. If you need to be in your mob mentality and agree just so that you can get street cred from what? From who? From other trolls. Wiccan says church is a lie and hell is a lie. I feel sorry for people who believe in hell. Church is just a money-making scam. Hell is designed by the church to scare people into coming to church because attendance is down and the church needed money. Well, attendance is higher today because of the death of Charlie Kirk. He started a whole brand new revival with his death, with his assassination. Everybody is, yes. And remember when Trump they missed Trump's head? Praise Jesus, praise the Lord. It's a miracle, which it was. But yes, it's all about money. And they are in cahoots with the politicians, with the government, with the big taxpayers. They're all in lockstep together to convince you that you need to pay for your afterlife. The Muslims do it too. When they were asking for money on adverts on YouTube, they would say to you, God bless Allah, peace be upon him. You remember, if you give money to these people in Gaza, you're going to get a better crown in heaven. You're going to get a better throne in heaven because of how much money you gave away. Darling, there's a spiritual law that's got nothing to do with any of our textbook religions. But when you give, when you water a plant, it grows. It's as simple as that. And when you water that plant enough, it grows and it can feed you for your life. It's a law of nature on this planet. You get what you give. The more you give, the more you're going to get back. No, I know. I agree with you, Wiccan. That's why I'm still friends with you. It's like in the past, in my old past life, I wouldn't be you just because of your name, just because of your online name. I wouldn't be friends with you. But I'm friends with you now because I understand exactly how you feel and how you think. And let me also now tell you something. The one friend that I can say is actually a friend. If I need a friend, I can phone him. He's a Wiccan, just like you, Wiccan. Those are the only people that you can actually trust in this world, to be honest with you. You cannot trust a Christian. You cannot trust a Muslim. You cannot trust a Jew. You cannot. And you cannot trust all those in between who think they want to preach to you and me. So maybe I think I'm going to go and get a tattoo of an inverted cross. You know, it is said that they crucified all of Jesus' disciples upside down. Upside. Some of them were rammed with pokers into their anuses, what you call it, impaled. They were impaled and then crucified upside down. And these are the people that we must now say, okay, yes, you know exactly who wrote the book of Mark. Yes, you know exactly who wrote the book of Matthew. And yes, you know for sure how many people died yesterday in Ukraine. Why? Because you watched it on CNN. Yes, that's why you know. I mean, it's God's facts. No, don't get it inverted. No, wait, I'm joking. But I mean, say I got, because like in the Navy, your first rank is a star. And that's what because that's the only rank I really have, really. A dissolve star, a yellow star, the whole, which would not be very good. Well, if it was a Jewish star, you don't want a yellow Jewish star because then you look like a prisoner of war. Um, no, that's the pink one. But if it's the other way around, it would be a pentagram. But if it's upright, it's a star. What's the difference? When, in actual fact, when you see something, your brain, your eyes sees it upside down, and your brain converts it to the right way up, to that we see everything the right way up now. But in actual fact, when that image goes into your brain, it's upside down. Go figure. I can't see your tattoos are for life. Well, you can blank them out. You can blank them out. And obviously, you tattoo something that was made an impression in your life. And the Navy definitely made an impression on me. So that would be, and you know who else? Freemasons. Yeah, I'm going to get. This is my grandfather. I'm not a Freemason, but definitely my grandfather was. And a lot of my customers are Freemasons. They secretly don't tell me that. A Freemason will never tell you that they're a Freemason. But with all the bad stories that they are of Freemasons, they do a lot of good to the world, and they have built our Western world. And Freemasons, doesn't matter what your religion is. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be Jewish. It's a gentleman's club. It's a fraternity. And they give to society money and increase. They build schools, they build hospitals, they help people. I got my surgery, my hernia operation paid for by Freemasons and Wiccans. And Christians are too, I suppose, and Christians too, because they're all part of the Freemasons. I'm not a Freemason. I've got nothing against Freemasons. They are not evil. Just because you don't know something doesn't mean it's evil. Just because you don't understand something doesn't mean it's evil. But at the same time, you're not going to convince me to become a Muslim or a Jew. Yes, I'm open to finding out more about everything, but it's not like I'm some learned professor. I don't even have a degree, or I didn't even complete school. I did go on and do other things as you do when you learn more, but some people it's just not in your chart, in your birth chart. It's not in my birth chart. There's nothing in my 11th house of higher education. There's no aspects to do with anything. No, my gift is communication. And you don't need to be very well learned to communicate. You just have to have a will to want to communicate. Anyway, I don't know if I feel better now or do after an hour of that. Your boyfriend is Jewish and their religion is actually beautiful to me. Well, you know, that's like Charlie Kirk was talking about he's a happy clappy, you know, Joel Osteen type of Christian. And he was saying that he appreciated more of the Catholicism because he liked the grand big church, the feeling that you're in a church, not in a warehouse with a band on the stage playing rock music. A lot of people don't feel that that's a church. Um, and what I find beautiful in religions is is what they do with children, like confirmation, like bar mitzvah, like initiation. I truly appreciate it. I like to fall and not fall. I appreciate it. It's something that you can respect. It's where we come from. It's becoming a man into a society, whether it be a Christian or Muslim or whatever it may be. But I'm not part of that. I'm one. That is my life path number one. It's very lonely. It's not to have be parts of big things. No, it's alone. And I'm not prepared to be crucified on my hill. No, I'd rather have less of a backbone to just enjoy my life and spread goodwill to anyone that comes my way and help the poor. That's what I believe. It means a lot for you to call me a friend. I consider you a true friend. You know what we can. You have you and MJD have really shown um, great qualities of friendship and love and caring, and that's what love is: knowledge, compassion, understanding. But I'm not a very good friend. No, I don't think I'm a very good friend. I like the qualities of hermit. What's it? The hermeticism. Hermeticism, and one of the laws of hermeticism is correspondence, and that's how you grow relationships is through corresponding with people. You know, if you didn't say hi, or you didn't have an argument, or you didn't spread some love and ask how you're doing, then you don't grow, you don't progress, and you don't get to know each other. But we really don't know each other. We've got nothing in common except for YouTube, and at least we can be polite and not hold anything against each other. That's what friendship is. You don't hold, you don't judge. You don't judge each other for your choice of religion or beliefs, or uh, I mean, because then you can start judging for the teeth. Then you can start judging because I don't have tattoos, or if I do have tattoos. That's the end of it. There's Sophie. Hello, my darling dear. How are you? Thank you for coming to say hi. Happy New Year, Sophie. But like I said in the email, I'm really so over YouTube. I'm like Sippy was 2 months ago. This is it. That's it. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. So what if you don't like something? Shut up. Go. Leave. If you don't like it, leave. You don't have to. subscribe to me and then be nice to me and then hate me and then unsubscribe to me. Go fuck off. Fuck off. Unsubscribe now. Who needs you? I don't even know you. Whoever subscribed and then unsubscribed. Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? It's a mental mind fuck. And who do you blame? Do you blame YouTube? What? Do you think YouTube has cared? YouTube lost money. YouTube, because YouTube thinks I'm fake. It's not my dick. If you're only joining now, you won't understand what I'm talking about. It's fine. Blessings, everyone. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, or unsubscribe. Share if you really fucking care. Happy New Year. Everything's going to change. And I can tell you now that nothing's going to be the same. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind and mental health. And I really appreciate you, ladies. Seeing as I've got no track record of any good relationship in real life with ladies, and you've kept me company, and you've helped my channel grow. Being there all the time, you impressed me, and I have a greater respect for women today through YouTube. I do. I suppose I'm angry about something else that I cannot express right now. So I'm going to say goodbye. Salute to you. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Au revoir. Ek is lief vir jou. I love you. Ich liebe dich. I really appreciate those that come in and give the effort to type in the chat and say hi to everyone else. Thank you for hanging with me. We can have a good night and a new year. May it be bright, because it will be. Just believe it. Ciao for now. Tot ziens.